Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. I hope you guys are doing good. So today is gonna be something special. So if you remember the last time I asked you guys as if you wanna suggest any dish that you want me to cook, and one of our subscriber requested to make Mexican dish which is called the chili con carne. And so thank you so much for your suggestion. Appreciate that. This dish was amazing. I enjoy cooking this dish. It was amazing. So the only thing is I just use chop some onions and garlic, and and once you're done with the onions and garlic, you take the beef. I just cut the beef in small cubes, and then I marinate with the black pepper and garlic. And once it's marinated, I have also boiled the water, hot water, and the I was using I used a what you call a Mexican chili as well as some Kashmiri chili, which is from India, just to get a little color in the dish. So I soak them in a water for like 10 to 15 minutes, and once they are tender, then I made a paste and use that paste. So one thing like when you cook, put an oil in a pan and then just fry your beef and just until it's making sure the beef is totally cooked in this dish. So it takes time but I just totally enjoy this one. It was amazing. Guys, thank you so much for that. And thank you so much for your supporting our channel always. So this is the first time I'm making this dish and I was just looking here and there and finding some of the ingredients what exactly it's supposed to be, but I still missed one ingredient in this dish. Guess what? Ah, yep, you're right. It's Mexican oregano. I totally skipped out, and I did not use that step. I know that most of those Mexican friends of mine would say, "Oh, that's the main ingredient." I'm so sorry. I totally forgot about that, but I did make it without that, and it still tastes so good, so amazing. See the color of beef? That's supposed to be the color of your beef when you cook. And in this dish, you can either use the water if you want, or if you can buy a beef broth from the market. But I'm kind of like I want to go more, bring more authenticity in the food, so I make my own broth. So I bought some beef bones and I boil them, and made my own broth. So it is more delicious when you have your fresh broth instead of buying from the store, but it's all up to you. How do you want it? If you do not have beef broth, you can still use what you call water. And if you can buy beef broth, if you cannot make a beef broth at home, you can always buy it from the market. It's totally fine, but it's all up to it's on you. Because I just wanna when I'm cooking something, I wanna say authentic dish. What exactly that would bring the great taste. So just it's all up to you how you want to use, but it's gonna be amazing. This this thing, this dish is amazing. My gosh, I did not expect this is gonna be so yummy, so tasty. Oh, it's super super good. Thank you so much for suggesting this dish. I'm saying thank you so much. I never had this uh the chili con carne. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing the proper way. Please correct me if I'm saying the wrong way. But I never had this stuff in my whole life. This is the first time I made this stuff, and it was super easy and super yummy. I just totally enjoyed this thing. And yep, this is what you have to do is easy preparation. And I know it takes time because you want that to be simmer and to be cooked, the beef to be cooked, be more tender when you're cooking. So full all the cooking is on your lower medium flame, and just to make sure that you don't want to burn this food, because what happen if you cook it on a high flame, it might get burned because you want it to be cooked, especially the beef. So in order to cook beef, you have to cook it in on a medium low flame. That's I would suggest. because that would like when you have a little it cook for a while, it brings all the juice and taste of the beef and all the ingredients mixed together. It brings the amazing taste. So this is what you have to do. And yep, this is the first time I made this stuff, and which turned out to be good. I thought it's gonna be a little spicy because I went to the Mexican store and it was hard for me to explain them about the chilies I was looking for, and I had to use a Google translation a translator, and then somehow they were really helpful. They were nice and kind, and they were really helpful to find me some Mexican chilies, which was less spicy, and uh, and making sure that when you soak the chili, you need to deseed the chilies before you soak them in a water, because if you want to have a little spicy, you can make it spicy. You can leave the seeds in it, and that's how you can do it. But it can, I would say, is if you want to have a really nice paste, chili paste, then I would suggest you to deseed the chilies. And yep, this is amazing. And that's what they helped me with the finding the spice. And they also, I got some, I mean, they also helped me with this things. But they told me that, okay, this is, I asked them if anything which is less spicy. So they suggest me one of the dried red chili or like a big size. And it was amazing. So this is how you do. And then once you're done, see, oh my gosh, this looks so good. So once you're done, you can just put it on a plate, serving plate, and it is so amazing. So I had my wife to try this, and she just loved it. It is so good. And I just already prepared the homemade tortillas, and to use with this dish. And I think that's the best way to eat this stuff. And I know that I've seen the many people when I was watching video, I've seen many people were eating with the rice, but I would prefer uh, it tastes more better when you use tortillas. So I just had some cilantro top of that and a little bit lemon, and that makes the dish more delicious. So here, me and my wife tried this dish, and it was the first time I tried, and even my wife, she never had that because she's into spice, but not too much spice. She thought it's going to be spicy. So I said I prepared my homemade tortilla, and thank you so much once again uh, for uh, for the for one who suggested this dish. It was super really good. So I used the tortilla and then a homemade tortilla. I made my own tortillas, and then I put those the the chili con carne on my tortillas, and it looks so yummy and so delicious. And after putting that, I also use some onions on top of it, which brings more the crunchy taste of onions. So I put a little bit onions and fold it. And I'm not sure this is how you guys eat or because I'm just making a roll kind of thing and try to eat. And it was so good. Oh my gosh. You won't believe that. It was a super yummy, yummy food. I just loved it. I had my wife to try, and it wasn't spicy at all. Thank you guys for watching this video. Appreciate that, and I hope you guys are doing good. Please do subscribe to our channel and share with your families and friends. And I hope you guys will do better and have a wonderful day. Take care. Have a good one. Bye. Namaste. Jai Hind.